Talk Lounge and 5, TLn5 for short. Excited to bring back an old friend to the lounge, Mr. Lance Lucas of Digitall Systems, who's doing so much in the Baltimore community and really all across the U.S. as it relates to bringing technology to young people and giving them a huge opportunity at employment.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hooray.
No, thank you for having me on the show, Kanika. I really appreciate it. The opportunity to talk about these wonderful folks that we're working with. We look in urban communities and we look in different communities that are impoverished communities and young people that have great assets and great talents, but a lot of times they don't have the platform to exercise their genius. And so we try to utilize technology and fun things like 3D printing, drones, learning how to network engineer, and things that are engaging so the young people can participate in this new futuristic workforce we have.
So I know that you have actually helped to employ one of the youngest, I guess, high school students, maybe middle school students who've gotten certified as a tech. Tell them, 'cause I don't want to mess it
Absolutely. We have the youngest A+ certified computer technician in the state of Maryland. He got certified when he was 14. And this summer, he worked at one of the top cybersecurity companies in Baltimore called Cyberpoint. He learned how to reverse engineer viruses and malware and made $5,000 in a month at 14. I was like, wow, I wish I had a summer job. I wish I had a summer job like
I'm loving that. We really wanted to get into some more meat and potatoes about some of the revolutionary things that you're doing across the country, especially as it relates for computers for guns.
Yes, absolutely. Computers for Guns was an idea that I thought of. I was teaching some instructors at Baltimore city schools, and I said, if we teach them well, these computers can save their lives. Went to sleep on it, prayed on it, woke up in the morning, and I said, computers for guns. I've given so many computers away for nothing, just to educate folks.
I remember bringing the trucks down.
Just to give the computers, just to give them away to educate people. But if we can get firearms and education over violence, and a computer can save a life, then that's what we need to do. You know, God put it on my heart, and I wanted to make sure that I at least shared that vision with the world, and people responded to it. And the first Computers for Guns we did in 2013, we got over 56 firearms. 56 firearms off the street the first time, and we had 100 people sign up for computer classes. It's not just about getting the computers for guns; it's about showing people what to do with these computers to help themselves.
So I know that with a lot of the stuff that's been going on in 2014 with Ferguson and you know just a lot of stuff across the country, that there's been other leaders in the community, such as Minister Jamal Bryant, who's reached out to you and said, hey, how can we actually take this campaign beyond just Baltimore and other states and see how we can turn in guns for computers. So how's that been going?
Well, I think that you know, I'm honored that people like the idea, and they've reached out, and I think that it started something that it can, you know, 10 years from now they're gonna be like 10,000 guns collected for computers, and I want it to spread, and I want people to take the idea, and we plan to take it across the country. We have a new location. We opened up Digitall Systems South in New Orleans.
What? Shut up!
Yes.
That you go out to the dirty South.
With Mr. Frank Nukta, and that's our representative down there in South, and he's doing a great job teaching. But we're going to do Computers for Guns in New Orleans, and in Miami, and in Atlanta, and in Chicago, and LA, and Oakland, and we're going to do it in every city, every week, to let people know that us as folks can do these technology jobs, and we are looking for a new way. We don't like having high unemployment. We don't like living in impoverished areas, and it's time for us to speak up and say that, hey, America, we're here to help this country defend itself in this cybersecurity, all the stuff going on with Sony and Xbox. We need to train those workers.
And take back the streets, right?
So why not use the folks that are here?
So for anybody who's looking at you and what you're talking about, I mean, obviously you have a nonprofit, and nonprofits always need help. So how can our viewers assist you, whether it be Computers for Guns or any of the other work that Digitall System does?
Well, one way that you can help, of course, is donate. Go to digitallsystems.org, and it's a donate button. Another way that you can help is educate yourself on how you can each one teach one as well. We teach our students to teach other students.
Right.
And we love to educate people, and not one of our 10,000 students has paid $1. Education to feed your family should not cost you.
And it costs a lot.
It costs a lot these days.
Okay, so there you have it. I hope you had a great time hanging out with us at Talk Lounge and 5. Again, if you'd like to be a guest on our show, all you have to do is reach out and send an email to the talklounge@tvstar.com. Until next week, keep it talking.